little bit of bad weather coming in here. That wind's getting pretty heavy. Dark cloud bank over there, just starting to rain a little bit. Can see it bouncing off the road. I don't know if this will pick it up or not. We got the fire going. Got cast iron on. I'm going to get dinner started here. Tonight we're going to have some marinated beef tips with some sauteed shrimp, sauteed mushrooms, and I think that's it tonight. Well, first step, we got to throw in a stick of butter. And if you watch my last videos, this is wild forage butter. I found this spring. This particular batch was growing underneath a pine tree, so it should have a nice smoky pine scent to it. I'm going to go with the whole stick. We're going to put a little bit of the highest quality olive oil you can find, which this happened to be at Dollar General for, I believe, $1. That just helps the smoke point of the butter. Keeps it from burning as fast. I got lots of butter in the pan. I think there's a little leftover bacon grease from the bacon this morning. We're just going to cut these mushrooms in half and throw them in. Put a little of my homemade seasoning in there. And we'll let those cook down for a little while. Mushrooms are cooking down nicely. Got a good hot bed of coals in there. We don't want to get them too hot and burn, but we want it good enough to sear them. So give that a few more minutes and I'll get our shrimp going. We didn't catch much fish today, but we did catch quite a few shrimp. They're extra large. I've already peeled and deveined them. They should be quite tasty, fresh out of the lake today. A little more heat on here. Sear these things up good and we'll be all set with them. Just gotta baste these mushrooms with that grease and juices. It'll all cook right down and we'll get all the water cooked out of there. Once that's all cooked out, they'll sear right up nice. And if you can hear, that wind is whipping. See, it's ripping right across the lake good. So I'm supposed to get down to mid-40s up here tonight. So I have a 40-degree sleeping bag. I decided to throw on the underquilt and test it out. So we've cinched on the underquilt underneath my hammock tonight. Should work pretty well. I was comfortable last night. It rained and I stayed completely dry also. Get all the juices out. That's cooking down nice. Searing them right up good. These are almost done. Look how nice and caramelized these things are. Well, that looks good. So what I'm going to do here, all the drippings and the grease from the mushrooms, I'm going to put into the other pan and do the shrimp in that. You'll get that good earthiness from the mushrooms. It'll flavor them shrimp up real good. And it's starting to sprinkle again because the rain's hitting the hot grease and splattering. Hopefully get this done before it pours. So all that butter and grease is going to go right there. Get our mushroom pan off. We'll keep this right up here. Just keep it hot. I'll keep those mushrooms warm. Actually, just switch these pans. I'll put that one back there and put the shrimp over here. And I'm going to go get my bacon grease that I saved from this morning and put in the cast iron pan. And I'm going to cook the beef in that. The beef has been marinating since Thursday night. That's right there. And that is going to be real good. It was marinated in Speedy's marinade, so it should be nice and tasty. So there's the bacon grease from this morning. I just got to thaw it out a little bit. Get it melting. And I can dump that in my other pan. There we go. I'll dump that right in here. We'll melt that. We'll get that good and hot right there. I'm going to hold off just a minute. I covered up my mushrooms, got them in another pan. Got a little bit of rain coming in, and I don't want to get dumped on here, so we're going to give it a few minutes to pass before I throw the meat on. As you can see, it's splattered in that pan pretty good, and that rain hits it. Got the umbrella covering me and the camera anyways, keep the camera dry. Now, it's still sprinkling. We're just going to get this meat cooked anyways, so it'll be fine. Well, I got the hot pan going. You can hear it sizzling real good. As you can see, it's been marinated. It's all juicy and good. I'm going to throw these right in this hot pan. Strong pan. That one's for the shrimp. The shrimp will not take long either. So we're going to season these shrimp right up good again. Same thing, I have the seasoning I've been using. Put my glove on, see if this pan ain't too hot. Get those shrimp tossed right in that butter from the mushrooms. Get a nice good flavor. Beef, will stir this around. They should be getting crispy up there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Already getting nice and crisp on the sides. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Look at that piece right there. Oh yeah. Nice and crisp. And these shrimp. Looking good. I also have some fresh lemon to squeeze on those shrimp in a couple minutes. Shrimp is looking good. There's a little tip that works pretty good. All that beef right there is cooking in all the juices I marinated it in. The bottom is getting caramelized. Still a lot of moisture in there. So what I do is I take my propane torch, just hit the top of that meat, and it'll sear them right off nice on top too. It gives it a nice flavor too. You sear them right up, get a little char on them. So, meat's done. Slice my lemon in half. I'm going to put that right on that shrimp fresh. The other one also. Drop them lemons right in the fire, they'll cook right down. Okay, so there's our shrimp, there's our beef, and the mushrooms. Should be a pretty good dinner.